Hello everybody, hello. It's Monday. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and maybe you got some crafting done. I got some crafting done at the weekend because we've got our new release coming around the corner and it's really hard not to just sneak away to the craft room and get some crafting done. Every so often I get inspired and I go, oh, I've got an idea, and then I'll run upstairs to sneakily craft for 5 or 10 minutes. Who have we got here? Amanda says, good morning. Hello. And we have Laura Rumble here as well. Hello, Laura. How are we doing? And a handmade card, Happy Heart, which I think is Yarla, says, good afternoon. And we've got Robin Warren here as well. And someone from Facebook is saying hello. It just says Facebook user on my chat here. And Amanda is saying, just poured a cup of coffee and get ready to head out to the craft room. Yay! Hurrah! Amazing. Well, you know, today I was taking photos of our new products. So that was like my one project for today. I need to get all of them done. And then this afternoon, per Morgan, she was like, oh, I've got a migraine. I have to go. And I was like, go lie down, go lie down. And then I forgot about the live. And then Craig just came to me and went, you're going live in half an hour apparently. And there was things everywhere in here. And I'm like, oh. So we're on the hoof today. So why don't we do a little stamp roulette? I think that would be some fun today. So let's get going. It's behind me, which is the new addition to the craft room. You can see that this is a big long drawer. If I pop it in, it comes all the way out. It's kind of hard for you guys to see, but I have got my fridge bins in here with stamps and my dies and my stencils in here. All this top drawer is Heffy Doodle, and then I have a bottom drawer for my non-Heffy Doodle products as well. So I don't know exactly how many's in there, but I would say there's probably about 70 stamp sets. And in the dies section, I would say there's probably about 50. Likewise for stencils, I think there's probably about 40. So that's 70, 50, 40. So let's do it that way this time. Sometimes I do small and large and separate things into small and large. Let's do it S for stamp between 1 and 70, and D for die between 1 and, what did I say, 50? And for stencil, we can't have S. What should we have? Do I for inky, and a number between 1 and 40. So Amanda is saying, I love stamp roulette. Yay! Let's turn you around so you can see what's going on. And I can write down these numbers so that you know what's happening. So what we need is, I need a pen, first and foremost. There you go. So we need an S number between 1 and 70. We need a D number between 1 and 50. And we need an I number between 1 and, I would say, about 40. And if there's not 40, I'll start from the start and go around again. Ooh, we've got some numbers already. I-17 for Laura. S4. D7 and an S44, and there's also an I9. Okay, so I'll probably not double up on stencils depending on what they are. This is actually a little bit trickier adding the stencils in there as well, because you could end up with something completely random. Let's see what I-17 is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Ooh, it's the bean scene stencil. Love it. Okay. Nice tone on tone look for this one, perhaps. So let's see what S4 is all about. Okay, that is absolutely awesome. We could work with that. D7. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, you will not believe it. It's actually the tooth plush die, which works really well for this. So why don't we go ahead and look at what I9 is as well, just in case, and I will reserve the right not to use it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 9. Broad stroke stencil, as well as bean scene. Ooh. So Amanda is saying fairies drinking coffee. Oh, that could work. And Yarla says stamp roulette is so out of my comfort zone. I always plan everything. This would stress me out. Oh, you see, I don't mind it. I think it's kind of fun. Okay, let's see what we've got. We had the tooth fairy visit our house last night. Piper lost a tooth. So we've got a tooth here. I wonder if we could use this for anything else. Let me see if we turn it around. Does it look like anything? Kind of looks like elephant paws with elephant ears, doesn't it? Maybe I'm just reading into it. I like to look at some of our dies and go, what could we use that as instead? I don't know. I like the idea of having fairy drinking coffee. So maybe, right, what's our coffee going to be in perfect blend, isn't it? There's a little coffee cup here. Oh, so good. That would work. There's also a little cup of tea there. And Amanda says it could be a sign for the Sweet Tooth coffee shop. I like that. I actually was thinking if you could have this as like a little table. You could have like, I don't know, almost like, what's it called? A tablecloth coming down here. Maybe this could be a table. I don't know. What could we have? So what is our sentiment? Love you a latte. You're my cup of tea. Hug in a mug. I don't think we want a tooth mug though, do we? Okay, here's a different idea. This tooth plush die also has googly eyes and a smile. So maybe we go with that instead. Could we cut this out of a coffee cup shaker die maybe? I feel like it's going to be too small for that. Let's see what we can find. Where is it living? There it is. Amanda says that's a good idea. Yeah, sometimes you have to think outside the box. So we've got a coffee cup shaker die like this. And oh, it might be enough for this. And we could cut a little smiley face out of it. That could work. And we could have something like, I love coffee so very much. That would be funny. Or just like, thank you very much. And then on the inside, we could even have the, this holds a gift card. So you could use that for like a coffee gift card. Oh, we've got someone on Twitch saying, ooh, coffee. So I like using the word fairy because that would be cute. Very much. We're going to put the fairy on the coffee cup. Maybe a thank you very much. I think we should go with that as a starting off point at the very least. So now my question is, are we going to put some coffee beans on the cup and then do a broad stroke background? So for those of you who have just joined, I'm playing stamp roulette. So the viewers have picked some random numbers, which I've then counted back and pulled out the stamp set, the die and stencil corresponding to those numbers. And now I have to come up with a card using those products, which is not always as easy as it might seem. Laura says, the tooth fairy ran out of coins and brought a gift card. And Piper might like that, apart from the fact that we had a bit of a mission last week, a bit of an issue, because we were in town and she was like, oh, can I have a treat? And I'm like, yeah, sure, fine, no bother. And she was all excited to get a treat. And for those of you who are not aware, my daughter Piper is dairy free. She's allergic to stuff in the milk. And so I'd already said, yeah, you can have a treat. Well, we went to Starbucks, we went to Costa, we went to everywhere we could possibly find in order to try and get a treat for her, but nothing was dairy free. And so the poor child just ended up getting more and more frustrated. Poor thing. She was nearly in tears. So everybody, what color will our coffee cup be today? Let me know in the comments what color you think our coffee cup should be. Well, I cut out all these little pieces. There's the base, and now I'm going to cut out the lid, and also the rim. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut this out as well. And I'll ink it up so that we can get some color on it. Now, if we're going to have fairies on our card today, I don't want no brown. I don't want no brown, people. Now, let's see. So maybe we go for a pink or purple or a teal. Ooh, do you know what would be really awesome right now? A little bit of that new distressing color, that gray. But I do not have it yet. Sad times. Sad times. We'll just take my gray blending brush and add a little bit of color to the bottom, although it doesn't look like there's anything coming off of it. Subtle. Her pie, says Laura. I know, she was having a tough old time of it. I was like, let's just go to Tesco. She's like, no, I don't want to go to Tesco. I think also she's like nearly 12, so I let the hormones coming in. She's a good egg. Oh, life can be hard. All right, let's go for pink. I want to say pink. Let's go for pink. Here's my Kitsch Flamingo, which I will say is getting a lot of use these days while I am playing with my new release, because The ink is very appropriate for one of the designs in our new release. Dare I say any more? Louise McCulloch's here. Hey, Louise. We are playing stamp roulette today. And we have picked out the bean scene stencil. Yeah, that looks awesome. Love it. Laura Rumba says, ooh, that's a tease. How can you possibly figure it out? Okay, so here's my coffee cup. Yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. And check, I have used the bean theme stencil. Let's get my background done now. And I'm going to, oh, hello, 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 don't do that. Oh, you haven't half made a mess, have you? Okay, so now I'm going to use the broad stroke stencil here for a background, I think. So let's add my stencil. Can you see this okay? If I put it up in the corner here. And I'm going to go for, what's that, horizontal stripes. But I'm going to go ahead and tape down the edges here, just to try and secure this a little bit more. All right. And then on this side, I think we're going to go for a nice teal color, maybe. Maybe like a lucky clover. Where is my lucky clover? Here it is. Like a dark teal color. It's gonna be so pretty. And I'm using my Distress inks for this. And I'm not adding too much ink because I think what I'm going to do is go over the top of it with a blue, just to kind of tease out more of that teal kind of colors rather than a green. We'll get a nice layered look. Okay, so that's Lucky Clover. And let's bring in some blue. What kind of blue shall I use? Maybe Salvage Patina. Some of that blue in here. It's going to be nice and solid, vibrant. All right, lush. Let's go ahead and wipe away some of that ink. And I'm going to spritz it with a little Perfect Pearls. Mix with water. We'll get some of this pearlescent white effect. Let me go and press my camera over here before it dies as well. Looking pretty. Looking good. Okay, I'm gonna actually add some black to this, like a darker color. I've got black in my watercolor, metallic watercolor paint. Let's see if it will give a nice, almost like an inky look. Yes. It's going to be fun. Now, while this dries, let's stamp some little fairies. Okay, so I've got two fairies here that I think are gonna be brought to life in this card today. And I have one coffee cup, but I think I'm gonna stamp that one twice actually. I think we're doing okay so far with the stamp roulette today. What do you guys think? Oopsies, a second coffee cup. And what else do they have in here? There's a little bag. Should be carrying a bag of cookies. There's a coin she could use to pay for her coffee. All right, now I can't forget that we've got a, what's this called? A coffee sleeve, is that what it's called? But we need to give him eyes and a mouth. Oh, not a frowny mouth. So we either just give the coffee sleeve eyes and a mouth like this. What do you think? Or we cut out like a heart or something that has eyes and a mouth. Some options there. I want to know what you guys think. Let's wipe this down before he goes back in my pouch. And that's the broad stroke stencil, such a lovely stencil. I've noticed that I have gone over here to the back. So let's take my trimmer and trim this little sliver away. There we go. Looking good. So what are you guys thinking? Shall we go for maybe like a heart on there with eyes? I think we'll try that first of all, because then we can always cover it up if you need to. Where's my stitched hearts? Oh, actually there's a heart in, what is it called? The Mini Essentials, it might work. Maybe it's a bit small for the eyes. I feel like that one's a bit small. Let's see if we can get a heart from the stitched hearts, perhaps. Might be too big. Amanda says, loving it so far. I think that's going to be too big, and this one too small. Dun, dun, dun. Let's change direction and just, shall I? Let's cut it out and see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I'll cut it out of some mint cardstock. Amanda says, I had to drive Kelly to school real fast. She says, hi, hi. And loving it so far. And then Amanda says, it could be a fairy instead of a mermaid on the cup sleeve. Oh, that's true, yeah. You could use the top half and turn it into a fairy, couldn't you? cut these out of some dark cardstock, like a black maybe. I thought it was going to be easy having the tooth plush. I thought, oh, that's going to be so cool. Goes with the fairies, absolutely fine. Not so much. But that's okay, because I like testing myself. I'm doing something different. Amanda says, I've just realized I'm wearing my Heffy little sweatshirt today. Yay! Today is actually one of the very few days where I'm not wearing my Heffy Doodle sweatshirts. Okay, let's see. Tiny little mouth. It's going to need some tweezers, I think, to get that in. And an eye. And another eye. They are so cozy. Says Jasmine, they really are. All right. So here we've got a big love heart. I'm going to put this mouth and eyes away before I lose them. And let me die cut one of the smaller hearts as well to see if we can make that, see what it looks like. I'll go for the one in the mini essentials. And it doesn't have any stitching around it, so. Amanda's saying, oh, that's cute. I think it is cute. But is it too big? What if we went a little smaller? I think he looks better with the bigger one. What do you guys think? Bigger is better? I'm thinking bigger is better. Jasmine says, yes, I like the big heart. There we go. Laura says, I'm not in the hoodie gang today. It's match day, soccer, so I'm in my lucky red top. Yeah, good luck. All right, let's see. Now, I was thinking about putting ink on around the edges, but I actually quite like it as it is. So let's go for the eyes on here, but I'm gonna need my tweezers. Stick this on first and foremost. Lots of love for the bigger heart. That's good. Oh, that was funny. This came over. This fell and it looked like a little eyebrow. Look, how cute is that? You could use it as an eyebrow as well. Well, you could also probably use it as like a smiley and a winky face. Oh no. No! Don't be sad. Be happy. There we go. Okay, let's add a little glue here. And here. Turn that frown upside down. Lovely. And I'm going to take my Pear Blossom gel pen and just add a little white in that circular hole that's in there. And I have these little tiny distress ink daubers, I should say. So I'm going to see if I can add a very light blush. To that. Cuteness. Now we've got 2 fairies to colour in and 2 cups of coffee. So first the coffee cups. And fairy skin. Nice and easy. Oopsies. I'm going to colour in her wings a very pale green. Amanda's saying, I love the blush. Just to make it a little bit different. Definitely going to need to add some sparkle to these wings. And we'll go for a brown-haired fairy. Should we go blonde on the other one, or shall we go redhead? What do you guys think? Laura says red. Red for Laura's team. Good shout. go for purple toes as well. Lovely. All right. This is Cardinal. I'm going to bring in a bit more orange just to tone it down a bit. Lovely. And a bit of an undertone colour for my brunette lady as well. And she'll have purple outfit on as well. Why not? We will give her coffee. A pinky purple banner, and then we'll give it a teal lid, I think. Okay. Let's cut these out. Don't let me forget to add a little bit of sparkle later with the glitter pen. Right, fairy number 1 is not that one, is this one. I'm not sure where this is all gonna come together with a sentiment. We'll see where the wind takes me. He's so sweet. This is the perfect size of coffee cup here. When we were designing the perfect blend, Stamp said it was very much a, ooh, let's do one that will fit into the hands of critters. Gotta be done. Just gotta be done. Wubble Bubble on Twitch is saying, what is that little cutter thing? This is the Heffy Doodle mini die cutting machine, and it folds up and packs away nice and compact, lovely and convenient. You slide on the base and it means it's nice and sturdy. Fold down the edges, the flaps here, and then it's got like rollers here. So you get the two plates and you're able to feed it through with the little handle here. So once we have cut out or colored our images, we can use these metal cutting dies to cut them out perfectly every single time by running it through the mini die cutting machine. Perfecto. All right, let's see what we can get over here. We've got a fairy here and a fairy there. We definitely need 3 little freckles. On there, little cheekies. So what are we going to have for a sentiment today, guys? Laura says, wouldn't be without my mini die cutter. Wibble Wobble says, I want one. Just go to heffydoodle.com. You can get one there. And Louise McCulloch says, love mine too. It's my most used item when crafting. And Amanda says, mine fits in my purse. Ask me how I know. How do you know, Amanda? Have you been taking your die cutting on the go? That's so funny. I really want to know why. Okay, so you just go for thank you very much. The thing I like about this fairy is that it has a coordinating die. So that is a big plus in my book. So here you'll get to see it in action, Wubble Bubble. Let me put my stamp away first of all. So we'll take the fairy sentiment and pop it onto an acrylic block or my stamping tool. Ink it up. And stamp it onto some cardstock. Wipe it down with a baby wipe. And I'll take out the die. Put my stamped image or text onto my cutting plate and position my die on here. Secure it with some Heffy Doodle memo tape. Might as well add that to your cart while you're going, because you can use washi tape, but it will rip some of your paper at times. Whereas Heffy Doodle memo tape will not do that at all. There we go. Very, very cool. And Laura says, haha, the new check before you leave the house. You know, whenever you do the whole like keys, phone, wallet, Heffy Doodle mini die cutting machine. Yeah, it used to be keys, phone, mallet, keys, phone, wallet, mask, hand sanitizer. Thank goodness that's sort of behind us. Right. So we've got fairy. Shall we go, thank you very much? I love you so very much. That could work. what about I miss you so very much? And then maybe what we could do is add a sentiment from the close at heart stamp set to the inside. Oh no, she didn't. Oh yeah, she did. It's all coming up roses. I miss you. Very, and then the word much. Either going to fit in here or maybe here. I quite like it to the side. Now let's add these elements on. I think I'm going to add a little bit of foam tape to my fairies to make them raise up a little bit. And also on her coffee cup. This little fairy as well. Little redhead in honor of Laura's football team. Did anyone watch the Super Bowl last night? We stayed up to watch the halftime show. I came downstairs, I was crafting for a little while, and then I came downstairs and I was like, oh, there's only like 6 minutes. And Craig was like, 6 playable minutes. So I was there for like another 40 minutes. Forgot what was her name. Me, I'm so sorry. That must have been loud in the microphone. Here we go. Let's add a little sparkle. Using a glitter marker. You can't even really see that black splatter that I had on earlier. Let's stick our fairy down. Amanda is saying, super cute. Now let me grab the close at heart sentiments. Because there's a sentiment in here that says, let's do virtual coffee sometime, which I think is the perfect sentiment if you are wanting to, you know, have a little video chat with someone, have a coffee. Jasmine and I had a video chat last week and it was awesome. We crafted together, had a natter. It's always good fun to catch up, especially with crafty friends. Ta-da! Amanda says, I didn't watch the game. I meant to catch the halftime show, but I'm sure it'll be on YouTube. Oh yeah, I'm sure. So that's the close at heart sentiments. For that one. And I'm actually going to use some of our new Spring Breeze enamel dots to add some of this mint color. And some white on there. There's also a light pink. Why not? Let's add that in too. So pretty. Jasmine says, I cannot wait to get my hands on those enamel dots. I know they're gorgeous. So pretty. They'll be here soon. All right, I think that's it done, you guys. Let's give a close-up. Lookies. We have our bean scene stencil. We have Absolutely Awesome and the broad stroke stencil and also the tooth plush die, which almost threw us for 6, but we figured it out in the end. There you go. Looking good. What do you guys think? You like it? Bubble Bubble says cute. Jasmine says so adorable. Yay! I think I need a little bit of extra sparkle on these wings over here. And I think also I need to add some more gel pen. Which I think helps bring everything to life. It looks like there's a little shine coming down. Pretty. There we go. It's done. Jasmine says, did you do stamp roulette? I did. Yep, we did stamp roulette today. There we go, everybody. Finished card. Thank you so much for watching. Check me out on Friday. I'll be crafting again at 9 p.m. UK time. But on the Heffy Doodle YouTube channel, you'll see that there is an event there. You can go and ring the bell so that you're notified when we go live. Have fun, and until then, happy crafting. Bye.